Hi everyone, my name is Hannah Curry and I am the Vice President of Programming for Linfield's Order of Omega chapter. We have had a very unique year this year, but we are really excited to announce some extraordinary members of the FSL community for the FSL Awards for the year 2020. With me are my wonderful executive members of the Order of Omega chapter.
Hi, my name is Tia Young and I am the Order of Omega President.
Hi, I'm Connor Ashman. I'm the Vice President of Finance for Order of Omega.
The first award we will be giving out is the Outstanding Character Award. This year, we are giving this award to 2 sorority members. The first winner is always willing to help out and does it with a smile on her face. She was an incredible mentor and leader to her chapter's 2020 pledge class, and you can tell she truly wants what's best for her chapter. Our first winner is Annalise Ortwich. The second winner is willing to be there for anyone and lend a helping hand. She's motivated, determined, and a good role model, and gives her all to everything she does. She really demonstrates what it means to be a student leader and athlete, which is why the second award goes to Ariel Miyama.
The next award that we are giving out is the Emerging Leader of the Year Award, which will go to a newer sorority and fraternity member who have already demonstrated incredible leadership within their chapter. Our first winner cares deeply for her chapter and everyone in it, which she demonstrates in how she handles situations and treats her siblings. She takes initiative and is passionate about informing others on topics surrounding diversity and inclusion. This award goes to Zeta's current philanthropy chair, Anna Dalvik.
The second award goes to somebody who is persistent, accountable, and dependable. He is always doing his part to be involved in events, and his energy is awesome to have around. He's gained a lot of respect from the brothers due to his work ethic and never fails to go above and beyond the expectations. He immediately stepped into a leadership role when joining his chapter, which is why this award goes to Pike's current external vice president, Evan Kern.
The next award is for Advisor of the Year. This advisor is incredibly dedicated to their chapter and finds time amidst everything else they do to make sure the chapter runs smoothly. They are very active within the chapter, make it a point to get to know every member and be at every event. They were described by chapter members as reliable, honest, sincere, and supportive, which is why this award goes to Phi Sigma Sigma's advisor, Lacey Beth Lockhart.
This next award is for the Panhellenic Leader of the Year. This individual led an entire virtual recruitment and did it calmly, organized, and effectively. She created a wonderful Panhellenic environment during her time within the community, and she really strived to create an inclusive space for all. She is organized, a great communicator, and a very accomplished woman, which is why this award goes to Hannah Waterman.
This next award is for IFC Leader of the Year. This man was able to help brothers during a really difficult time. He was able to secure summer housing for those with housing insecurities during COVID and helped accommodate financial insecurity by reducing IFC dues for brothers. He truly was an outstanding IFC president, which is why this award goes to Zach Sherlock.
This next award is the Campus Engagement Award, which will go to a sorority and fraternity member who is greatly involved in campus life and activities outside of FSL. The first award goes to a sorority woman who truly does it all. During her time at Linfield, she has been a part of residence life, pre-med club, Circle K, women's golf, and STEM, all of which she's had leadership positions within. She goes above and beyond what she's asked to do and is incredibly dedicated. She strives to create an inclusive community and has implemented recognition programming during the pandemic to help her peers feel loved and appreciated, which is why this award goes to Poppy Aerosmith.
The fraternity member who will receive this award makes an effort to befriend others on campus and create an environment that is warm and welcoming. Outside of FSL, he is heavily involved in the theater department where his positive attitude is contagious to all around him. He was one of the last members of Kappa Sigma, but that didn't stop him from staying involved on campus and in the FSL community, which is why the winner of this award is Delta President Weston Lawrence.
The award for Fraternity Member of the Year goes to someone who steps up to the plate and adapts well to changes within his chapter and the community. He was able to set up brotherhood events within his chapter that complied with COVID-19 regulations and did it all with a positive and forward-looking attitude. He has been described by his peers as a pleasure to work with, a hard worker, and a good communicator. This award goes to Gavin Zilverberg.
The award for Sorority Member of the Year goes to someone who's committed to her chapter, the FSL community, and the campus community as a whole shines through all the work that she does. She is incredibly welcoming and makes an effort to get to know everyone around her. She led her chapter's virtual recruitment successfully and with ease. She has been described by her peers as kind, compassionate, driven, inclusive, welcoming, and deserving of this award, which is why this award goes to Juliet Arnswald.
The last peer-nominated award we're giving out is Chapter President of the Year. This president continued to keep their chapter members involved and feel included in their chapter despite being sent home in the spring. During COVID, they made an effort to reach out to chapter members individually to check in and help with anything and everything. They've always made their members feel welcome and have set a great example to rising leaders in their chapter. They have been described by their peers as responsible, caring, a great listener, adaptable, independent, reliable, consistent, enthusiastic, approachable, a great communicator, and driven. The Chapter President of the Year award goes to Delaney Shofty.
Scholarship awards are based on the chapter or individual in each chapter with the highest cumulative GPAs of 2020. Individual Excellence Scholarship in Sorority goes to Evie Hoppy of Alpha Phi, Lexi Matsunaga of Phi Sigma Sigma, Anna Akotz of Zeta Tau Alpha, and Cade West of Sigma Kappa Phi. Individual Excellence for Scholarship in Fraternities goes to Vinny Niosi of Theta Chi, Jordan Tate of Delta Psi Delta, and Jacob Longbottom of Pi Kappa Alpha. Chapter Excellence in Scholarship for Sororities goes to Alpha Phi, and the Chapter Excellence in Scholarships goes to the Fraternity of Pi Kappa Alpha.
The following chapter awards are selected based on an application process. Applications were reviewed by the FSL office and 2 non-Linfield offices of student affairs professionals, 1 FSL and 1 student activities, to provide both a Linfield perspective from the FSL office that works closely with each chapter, as well as an outside review and opinions from unbiased sources not connected to our institution or chapters.
The award for Chapter Excellence in Philanthropy goes to the chapter of Pi Kappa Alpha. Pi Kappa Alpha cited specific examples about the philanthropic work that their brotherhood did on their own, as well as how they as a chapter actively supported other causes on campus. Not only did Pi Kappa Alpha engage in philanthropic efforts to support their own chapter's chosen causes, but also the efforts of other chapters here at Linfield. Pike's primary philanthropy event is Walk a Mile in Her Shoes for the Henderson House, where they raised $1,400 in 2020, and is about supporting survivors of sexual assault and domestic abuse. Through this event, they educate members about sexual assault and create a standard and an expectation that sexual assault is simply not tolerated. Guest speakers on the day of the event have always gone a long way in communicating this message and building a bond between the chapter and the Henderson House. They also raised an additional $650 for the World Bank for COVID relief with their fall philanthropy Dunk-a-Pike, where donations allowed donors to dunk members of the chapter in ice-cold water. They also make a point of attending and participating in other Greek philanthropies. They had 8 brothers participate in Alpha Phi's philanthropy King of Hearts, where they raised an additional $1,150 for women's heart health and education. There were also a number of Pikes who attended and supported the Zeta Tau Alpha Foundation talent show with paid attendance to the show, and 2 members participating in the show with their own talents.
This next award is the Chapter Excellence in Risk Management and Member Education, and it goes to Phi Sigma Sigma. Phi Sigma Sigma made a solid case about addressing ongoing systemic issues that are part of being a member of the FSL community. They have a robust and intentional design for training for a variety of topics that are clearly defined. Their mental health check-ins are a really great program in addition to their chapter's culture of risk reduction. When discussing topics that involve safety or health risks while being positive and optimistic, they also discuss the reality of situations. whether that involves alcohol, substances, behavior, or COVID-19. They want to have honest conversations in order to create awareness and preventative safety plans. While member education on risk education is only required every so often, they take time to discuss these factors before every semester, before every social function, and before every event in general, should there be a risk involved. Holding each other accountable is a conversation that is regularly had within their chapter. By being active participants in lowering risk, they can set the threshold for what they want and expect from their peers in the FSL and on-campus community.
And last but certainly not least, the Chapter of the Year award goes to Zeta Tau Alpha. Zeta Tau Alpha spoke eloquently in their application about how diverse they are and how involved they are on campus. They gave great examples of how they have been able to meet during the pandemic and some of the creative new ideas that they have started. Almost every member in Zeta is involved in other activities on campus, whether it be athletics, clubs, jobs, and much more. Zeta Sisters contribute to their community in almost every aspect possible. Their incredibly diverse chapter also plays an important role in their chapter spirit, a quality that has also been recognized by the National Zeta Tau Alpha Foundation. Zeta Sisters learn so much from each other, especially with their sisters that come from Hawaii and are constantly educating them. But the entire chapter also works to educate the entire campus. The world is constantly changing for the better, and Zeta has always stepped up to make crucial changes a reality. Despite COVID-19, Zeta has never failed in their academic excellence and pushing their sisters to work hard. Through study nights and a newly implemented academic shout-out program, sisters are able to support each other and celebrate special academic accomplishments. Zeta also raised over the set goal of philanthropy money, which just goes to show the level of commitment that Zetas have to their philanthropy, their sisters, and the overall community. Zeta has worked so hard throughout 2020 to create a memorable experience for their sisters. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a huge toll on every member of FSL, but the executive committee and programs council of Zeta have gone above and beyond expectations. Through virtual events, rituals, and chapters, the support for their sisters has never wavered.
Thank you all so much for such an incredible year, and here's to 2021.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.